Hello, this is a LEGO Wizard and welcome to another video. So in this video I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Dimensions Starter Pack build. So this build is the starter pack for the PS3 edition of the LEGO Dimensions game. So the starter pack comes with 3 minifigures, the Batmobile, and the 5 keystones, and the portal build. It also comes with Expo, and I'll take a look at him later. So we'll start off this build by looking at the main portal. So this is the portal by itself, with the minifigures removed. So this portal is pretty much everything you see here. It has the 5 keystones, the main circular rim, and all the elements at the bottom. So putting this together was interesting because it's pretty much, you don't see many circle LEGO minifigures built that often. So I'm just going to get this a bit off so we can take a better look at it. So this comes with this HDMI cable, which can be unfolded to go longer, but whenever I play it I just plug it straight in, so I don't need to unravel it. As to the base itself, you can see that it has some nice detail. This part at the bottom is removable, and everything else comes in one build. So let me just remove the build, and I can show you each bit separately. Alright, so now the portal has been removed, the build. So here's a better look at the base. The base itself is a regular sort of Disney Infinity style base, where you can plug the minifigures on. If you look close, you can see the holes, where they can sense it. So the way this game works is, you have the minifigures who have these tiles at the bottom with the different circles and patterns. Once you put them on, it'll activate a metal detecting device that'll detect the minifigures and pick them up in the game or something. As for the base, it has this one LEGO emblem on the front and 2 2x4 stud bases on the front, which I'm guessing are official LEGO, otherwise it wouldn't connect to the base. So the base is designed to go on properly and fit exactly to the dimensions of this. So if you want, you could just take the base off and use it for pieces, but this is just, you need to have this to play the game. So let's bring in the actual build. Alright, so here's the build for the LEGO Dimensions starter pack, and you can see that this is a version towards the end of the game when you've collected all the keystones and everything is all put onto your base. So if we take a bit of a look at this, you can see that mainly it's a lot of panels and technology pieces. All these panels here are all printed. No, that's wrong. Only the keystones are printed. All these panels down at the bottom are all stickers. Every single one you see here. So you can leave them off if you want. They're very useful stickers, so I advise using them for something else if you're good at custom creations and you want to build some sort of spaceport. Otherwise, they use a lot of useful pieces. Rare transparent pieces like these, which are really just windscreen pieces. So it's nice to get them in that kind of color. As for the rest of the base, it plugs in by a few Technic pins attached to a block, and it just has a lot of tooth pieces, mainly keystones attached by one, and these can all be positioned however you like. So there's a lot of articulating bits here, but they're mainly just supposed to be put in a position like this. So that's the base and the side of that. Let's take a look at the minifigures and their portal bases. Alright, so first up here we have Batman. The Batman minifigure in the set is the Dark Knight Rises version with the grey torso pattern. The belt is in metallic gold. Here it comes with one Batarang and one spare Batarang. As for his face, it is the regular Batman face. One side is a regular unbalanced look, and the other is a smirk. So the printing on the back of the torso is very detailed. and his cape is the traditional Batman cape, as in every other set. As for the portal on the bottom, I'll show you every minifigures of those at the end. So next, let's take a look at the Lego Movie side, and let's take a look at Wild Style. Alright, so here's a Wild Style minifigure that comes in this set, I guess. And this Lego minifigure of Wild Style comes with the relic detector, which is great that we finally got that as a piece. It is printed, which is nice. It attaches to the back of a minifigure hand pretty easily. So let's take that off for a second so we can look at the actual minifigure. Arm printing as usual. All side of the leg. Regular Wild Style torso pattern. And the hair. The alternate face is an angry one. And I'll show you that right now. There, a very menaced look. And her emblem is mainly decorated as well. So now let's take a look at my first ever Lord of the Rings figure, Gandalf. So here is Gandalf. This is from the Lord of the Rings world, and he comes with his one staff, a cape, an exclusive beard for him, because I haven't seen it in none of the sets for now. It comes with a wizard's hat, and an old weathered face. So because there's a lot of things obscuring his view, I'm going to take everything off of him, and just look at his basic printing. So here is him with all the torso printing off. So he has really nice torso printing. Too bad it's covered up by the beard most of the time. No leg printing, and a really nice weathered face, which was also seen on Hank Pym in the Ant-Man set. On the back, more sort of sagging robes look, and a sash and belt. So now let's take a look at Expo and the Batmobile. So here is Expo and the Batmobile. The Batmobile is usable in-game, so it has one of the bases popped up by a 2x2 cylinder. Besides that, is a really nice Batmobile build, and it comes with 2 Batarang pieces, which is really nice that they've put it in part of a Lego set for once instead of in Batman's hand. Really big sonic booster at the back, and a nice, small but confined but awesome looking build. As for Expo, Expo is made out of only a few pieces. He is sort of like the manager and the plotter of where you have to go in the game. So he is very interesting in the build. He uses a camera piece, a claw, a lever, and those unique arms that we've never seen before. I hope those arms really are in another Lego set, or maybe they are as the mechanical arms on a Super Battle Droid. If you guys know if they are on a Super Battle Droid, please let me know. Otherwise, would you like to see them on the Lego Battle Droid in the future? So now let's take a look at all the bases on the bottom and see how they plug into the game. Alright, so here are all the different bases. All the minifigure bases have 2 studs and are printed, and the vehicle base is a 2x2 and it has a cylinder on the top in this build. So this is pretty plain. It's pretty much the same version of these except without the 2 studs, and instead there's 4. So that can be used for vehicles. As for the others, there is the Batmobile symbol for the Batman, Wild Style, which also looks really nice, and Gandalf's. They all have really nice printing and detail. Even though they do look pretty good, I can't see them being used in any other Lego theme or aspect. But it's nice that they've made so many new pieces for Lego Dimensions. So that's all the bases, and when they go onto the portal base, they look something like this. And that's how it looks like on the base. So the middle circle emblem is just big enough to fit one of these discs in. So you can fit them in pretty nicely. As for the others, if they're not put in the middle of the circles, roughly, for example, if it's like here, it might still pick up. But if it's way off the side like here, it may not pick up. So make sure you try and make it as close to the circles as possible. As for the build with the minifigures, it does look pretty nice. And that is LEGO Dimensions Starter Kit. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. This video was sponsored by all the people that watched my other LEGO Dimensions fun pack of Cyborg. If you liked that video, be sure to comment below so I can know and acknowledge you, because thanks to you this video is put up, and if this video gets enough support, I'll be able to make some LEGO Dimensions gameplay videos, which should be pretty fun. So, this is the LEGO Wizard. Have a nice day.